everyone, I'm Ashley Carman, reporter at SC Magazine. We're at SC New York, our Congress here, and with me today is Bruce McCulley, make sure I get his title right, Senior Information Security Specialist at the U.S. Senate Sergeant at Arms. Thanks for being here, Bruce.
Well, thank you. Very good Congress, and just to give a little bit of an idea about my perspective, as I am a member of the team that does operational computer network defense for the Senate. So our job is to protect the Senate network from unauthorized intrusions, whatever the source.
Great. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about social engineering. And Bruce, a lot of times with social engineering, you're fighting off sophisticated actors and malicious actors. But in that same vein, sometimes you're fighting off your own users in the sense that they see you as impeding on their work or maybe putting in unnecessary roadblocks. How do you deal with that, and what sort of feedback have you gotten?
Well, hopefully we're not fighting with them too much. How we try to deal with it is to avoid unnecessary roadblocks or impediments, and a lot of that is understanding our users are just trying to do the right thing. The right thing to them is doing their jobs. If we get in the way, then they're going to try to find a way around it. But as long as we understand what their jobs and goals are and work with them to protect them as well as their constituents, they're very sympathetic and cooperative. And it's just a matter of understanding that Senate offices are very concerned with constituent communications. We don't want to do anything to get in the way and interfere with that.
Okay, so then can you give us some examples of what you've tried to do or how you've tried to train employees?
Well, one of the things we do is we monitor for known phishing attacks or where we detect, and a lot of times we've had users actually report suspicious emails for us to investigate and determine whether it was a phishing attack, whether it was innocuous, legitimate email. When we identify a phishing attack, one of the things, we have fairly good monitoring systems where we can identify all of the users to whom it was addressed, and we will then investigate and see whether or not they responded. We'll do an evaluation of what the goal or the effects would have been so that we can look for that.
So then how do you measure whether your techniques are working or not? How do you measure whether you're being effective against social engineering attacks or spear phishing campaigns?
Bottom line is whether we're being compromised or not. One of the things we've seen, we've improved. I've been in the job a little over 7 years, and we've definitely seen a reduction in the number of compromised systems, the amount of successful attacks. We monitor for that. We also keep track of what the activity against us is and what the response rate is to get an idea of how effective our user training is. We don't invest in the services that will test phishing messages because basically we're crowdsourcing that. We've got the whole world doing it for us. We just have to monitor what the results are.
Great. Okay, well, so with that, I want to thank you for coming to our Congress, and thanks for watching. Join us next time.
Certainly. Thank you very much.